5 parachuters fell from the sky along the coast of Tybee. It was all part of a training mission.
And it was all for something the Air Force calls airdrop practice, and this was the first time they've used Tybee as a training waters. WJCL's Megan Schiller watched from the beach, and it seems like a just awesome thing.
Yeah, it was pretty cool out there today, and they say that this training is very critical because, let's face it, you don't want to be rusty when it comes to jumping out of an airplane. Well, today the airmen trained as part of a simulation, but they say that they often have had to do this very same thing in order to save lives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pararescuemen airdropped out of a C-130, all to practice for the real thing.
We do have issues. The PJs have to be able to see what they're dropping on, so we just do it over and over again until we get it right, and we don't take any chances.
And they did have issues, taking a handful of flybys, psyching out the cameramen multiple times until the airmen finally started the simulation. A simulation to train the airmen to recover people who are injured and down in the water.
The reason we do this is so that when it happens in real life, everything goes according to our plans.
The entire simulation took about an hour. And first, the plane dropped an inflatable rescue boat directed at an orange target. Then, a smoke flare to show the jumpers which way the wind was blowing. And lastly, 5 pararescuemen hit the water. It was a first for this practice at Tybee Island.
Here with the water, we don't do this very often.
And all the action drew a handful of spectators to the beach.
It took them long enough, but it's good to work the kinks out in a non-emergency so that if they ever really got to jump, it's going to go smoothly.
Even Congressman Jack Kingston caught a glimpse.
I've seen some search and rescue operations over the ocean, but haven't seen this, and this was very impressive.
Impressive and necessary, he says, if we want our troops at the ready.
We have to be constantly vigilant in order to maintain our freedom. And while we're all focused on the Middle East, we have to remember that the entire world is a dangerous place, so we need our troops to have that op-tempo ready to go at any time, and that's why I'm glad that they're doing this today.
Now, as I said in the story there, it did take a couple of flybys today where, for whatever reason, conditions and the timing weren't perfect for the jumpers, but eventually it did all go off without a hitch, and the airmen tell me that they rate this simulation as very successful.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah,
what better way to practice than here in Tybee?
Yeah, not a good time to be hearing oopsie daisy, right?
No, they kept driving by and it didn't go well, and so they circled like 7 times.
Wow, well, good for them. All right, thank you, Megan.